Hello and welcome. That's Rufus, my little cat. This is my pregnancy-friendly mobility routine. You're going to need some yoga blocks, and you want to set them down next to your shoulders. Do a tiny little cat-cow, really focusing on curving your lower spine and sitting into this lovely little cat stretch. Really breathing into the back of your back and the sides of your ribs as you inhale, sending air down to the low back and the sides of the ribs. I like to do 1 to 2 breaths. If I'm really feeling good in this spot, I'll do 3. And that goes for the whole routine, really just doing it as I flow with my breath. I'm inhaling as I come back. Now with some rotation, inhale as I come up, rotate as I come down, elbow to my wrist, and inhale as I come up and rotate down. I usually do 2 to 3 rotations, but whatever feels good to you. Rufus is feeling it. And then I like to place my hand out to the side and push a little gently just to get more rotation in my spine. And as I'm inhaling into my ribs. And I'm exhaling, I'm sinking deeper into the stretch. Really inhaling, sending air all the way down to the sit bones. And exhale as you come back up. And then you're going to reach up and I do a few little arm circles. Again, what feels good to you. This is meant to be done after your workout or as a quick mobility routine. So just really feeling into it. Don't worry about sets, just focusing and breathing in and out as you inhale up, exhale down, twist. All the air out, inhale and exhale. Reach all the way down, come onto your shoulder and push and get a little bit more rotation. Again, breathing into those ribs. Sitting back into it and coming back up, reach up and over, and do a few little shoulder rolls. It's up to you, really reaching through and then coming back down. Now you're going to take those yoga blocks and you're going to put them next to you. I am not very flexible and I also have a belly, so you can make sure and put these blocks in which height works for you, or don't use them. But for me, I really want to sit into the stretch without struggling, so I'm going to use these blocks. Square your hips. And then you're just going to fold down into this hamstring stretch here. Again, whatever your comfortability is, you want to reach long through the spine, square your hips, keeping space for that belly, breathing in through this, and as you inhale, you're lengthening that spine. And then you're going to shift into this deep lunge. I like to bring my arm up and over, and then add a little twist. So with all these movements, we're going to be shifting back and forth, really just making it fluid, back into that hamstring stretch, squaring the hips, inhaling, lengthening the spine, exhale, then inhale as you come back. And now we're going to get into a quad stretch here. Inhale, reach up, exhale, twist. And inhale, bring the arm up, down to the side, really deepening that lunge, looking behind you really opens up that hip flexor. And really just do this to your comfortability. Again, this is see how it's fluid going in and out, back and forth, just opening up the hips and focusing on twists. Those are the main things I'm focusing on here in pregnancy, is the lower body. I'm really just trying to get mobility through my hips. I played volleyball and lots of sports for a long time, so I'm not that great and flexible. And so for me, I just kind of find where I feel comfortable in these stretches and move around. So this is definitely can be for beginners because I could consider myself a beginner stretch person. All right, now we're going to get into these pelvic rocking. You're going to be just coming back up onto your hands and really just, you can play with your hips here, like tucking your pelvis, extending your pelvis as you sit back onto your heel, really playing with it. It feels really good in the inner thigh stretch. And then after you complete that, we're going to go to the other side. You're going to take your opposite leg forward and you're going to fold into the hamstring stretch. Make sure your hips are square. Again, using those blocks if you need, just to be comfortable, especially with pregnancy and that belly. And inhale and exhale as you lean over and twist. then just folding back down. Again, just 2-3 breaths or whatever feels good to you. I really like to keep this feminine and fluid, and really what feels good to me. And then you shift forward in that lunge and come into the hamstring stretch again. Inhale as you reach up, exhale as you twist over. You're feeling that quad stretch. I think I said hamstring, but yes, quad stretch. Go ahead and get into your position as you lean forward and look back. You'll really feel this in the hip flexors, really shifting those hips to a comfortable position. And then shifting back into the hamstring stretch. Like really folding forward or inhaling and lengthening the spine, whichever feels good to you. And then coming into a pigeon stretch. I like to bring the block under my hip so I can kind of relax into it since I have a lot of tightness here. But it's up to you or your comfortability, wherever you feel good. Also, I feel like the block helps kind of create space for that belly. And then you're gonna come back up and we're gonna go into that side lunge here, pelvic rocking. Again, play around with the hips, tuck open and untuck them. Really focusing on pairing the movements with your breath, inhales and exhales, whatever feels good to you. Ideally, you're inhaling on the stretched position to create space in the pelvis and exhaling as you come back to your neutral position. But don't worry about it too much if that feels complicated. Just focusing on inhales and exhaling, and don't hold your breath. Now we're going to switch and just do some internal rotation of our hips here. Hair check. All right, now sit on this block here. This makes it more comfortable getting into a deep squat. You don't have to use the block. I like this in the sense that it makes it easier to reach across and open up the side body, which gets so tight during pregnancy, at least for me. So reaching long, inhaling as I reach. And then as I inhale, really send the air down to the pubic bone, down to that womb space. Sink into it and just really try to relax into that position. All right, now we're going to extend one leg out, sitting on our sit bones. You're just inhaling and reaching up and over and then down, wherever's comfortable to you. Again, I'm only doing 1 to 2 breaths here because that's what feels good to me right now. But if you want to stay here longer, you can. All right, and then you're gonna come on up and extend both of your legs out. Really focus on trying to keep your hips square and not rounding that low back so you feel the stretch more in your inner thighs. And you come together. And cross your legs for your final stretch. Really simple and easy here. Just feeling it again, your inner thighs. Try to keep your spine long. Breathing into those inner thighs. Leaning forward, what feels comfortable to you. Try to keep your hips nice and aligned. And that's it. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it.